we've been having Pastor Walker again. He's with our PR, public relations as well. He handles certain things without that way from a teacher than to have mom or dad reasons now. But when we were coming up, it's just a different. We had 3 days now, and and to kind of help us refocus.
Yeah, that's good.
Because
that's good.
even preachers need to be preached to.
Yeah.
You know, and some would ask the question, why we won't use one of our locals. Well, locals need to be preached to.
Yeah, that's good.
So
I like that.
We'll get others from different cities to come in, and we've been having a great time. Every year it's getting better and better.
But it's not that the locals don't preach, because in the day sessions, in the day sessions,
that's right. That's right. And then during the citywide revival, the day time revival, we use our local.
Right.
Yeah, because this is my stance. Some of the greatest preachers, such as yourself, are housed right here in the Golden Triangle.
Right.
So, but we still need to hear
exactly
from the Lord, and sometimes we need an outside person to come in, an evangelist,
right,
to stir us up again.
That's it. That's it.
We need that
to keep us in remembrance of these things.
That's right. There you go.
Hey, but now, when is it normally held?
Every year, right after Mother's Day, the citywide revival begins that Monday. Well, now presently that Tuesday after Mother's Day, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Plus, we have our street ministry. That takes place prior to the citywide.
Yeah.
And we're there a whole week in parts of the city, the North End as well as the Pear Orchard area, the West End. You know, we try to cover the ground.
And I think Pastor Clarence Brown is one of the evangelists that go out.
Yes, that's our John the Baptist. That's our John the Baptist. Yeah. We have Pastor Clarence Brown, as well as Pastor Mac Bronson, and Pastor Eddie Petty.
Petty.
Yeah, Reverend Petty, and they all three of them together. Man, somebody got to get saved.
And Pastor Perry is over the evangelistic board, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's the chairman of the board.
That's right. Pastor Robert Perry is our chairman of evangelistic.
Yeah. And so right before the city-wide revival, there's a thrust of evangelism that's going on.
Yeah, we'll meet and plan and make the necessary contacts that we need to do, the air attack, ground attack, just to make sure that we get the message out there, and that we have it in a way where God can bless us, because we have our part to do.
Yeah. Exactly. Now, normally you rotate it around to different churches, and this coming year is going to be where?
We're going to be at the Antioch Baptist Church with Pastor John Adolph, and wonderful host. We go between Cathedral of Faith with Pastor Delbert Mack, and we'll spend a couple of years there. Then we'll go to Antioch with Pastor Adolph, and both of these men are great hosts, much beloved brothers, and the Lord has blessed them with the type of building that can accommodate those type of venues. We're glad for that.
That's good. Yeah. Now, Pastor, let's talk about some upcoming events that are about to happen in the next week. In the coming days, the Baptist Union is sponsoring their Thanksgiving service.
Right.
So let's talk about that. Why the Thanksgiving service? What's the purpose of it?
Well, I'm glad you asked the question, Pastor, because again, it's to keep us focused. Now, we know that every day is a day of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But there ought to come a time when we just have to really place emphasis on the goodness of God.
Right.
And what a great day than Thanksgiving, because we know that the world is going to have a Thanksgiving parade.
Yeah.
So the Christians ought to have a parade down there at the church house.
That's
to remind
us
of the goodness of God. We need to sacrifice just a few hours to come together, those who can, and give thanks, because as you know, Beaumont and this Golden Triangle have been hit with storms and other issues, and nobody but the Lord has kept us and brought us through. So the purpose of that Thanksgiving service is to help us to stay focused, and that we may come together as one and give praises and gratitude to God.
Now, and the Bible does declare, in everything give thanks.
Everything.
Now, the Thanksgiving service is going to be held where?
It's going to be this year. We're going to be back again at the Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church off of the interstate there. Pastor Gerald Bryant is the host pastor, And this year, he's our second vice president. He's going to deliver the message. Yeah.
Yeah, I put the information down on the bottom of the screen. It's the Baptist Ministers Union Thanksgiving service at Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church, 1165 IH 10 East.
That's right.
And
That's
it's going to be
correct.
at 10 o'clock. So, I mean, the game's are not on.
No.
The turkey's still in the oven.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So, I mean, so that
Yeah,
that's
and
really,
we have you. We don't try to handcuff the Holy Spirit, but normally we're out by 12 o'clock, 12ish. You know, we do respect the time of family time, people coming together that day. But it's a great service. That says, I can remember way back when I was a little boy, having to go to the Thanksgiving service. That was a must.
Right.
It wasn't an option, and very grateful for that. But we do that to bring all of the saints together, to come together. So if somebody's sitting there and perhaps they don't have anyone coming in that day, they know they can come to the union that morning.
That's it.
And enjoy the fellowship of other saints.
Yeah. I mean, because like you said, we have so much to be thankful for.
Oh, yes.
I mean, we could go from the spiritual aspect to the natural aspect. There's just so much we can be so thankful for.
Yes.
So I mean, so this is going to be on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day.
Thanksgiving Day.
And it's a sacrifice, but then you have to think about the sacrifice that God made through his son. That's a good motivation, you know. And what's wrong with the church gathering together on Thanksgiving Day?
To say thank you.
To say thank you. We don't want to be guilty like the other 9.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And just get what we want.
Yeah.
And run and say, we'll see you Sunday, Lord. You know, come back.
Come back.
Thanksgiving Day.
I mean, think about this, Pastor. For 46 weeks of this year,
that's right,
God has been so good to us.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, we're looking for the other 6.
That's right.
You know, to manifest, but
And
to look back.
We don't know about tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't.
No.
And God did tell us, don't forget.
That's right.
Where our blessings come from.
Yeah.
He said, when you get your good houses and your cars and your land and all that kind of stuff, just don't forget where you got it from.
You starting to preach now.
Hey, you get 2 preachers together. Hey, and,
that's what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to contain myself, but you're right. You're absolutely right. Because even with that was one of their sickness, forgetting.
Yeah.
Forgetting. And when you look around, even among our culture, that's one of our main problems.
Ooh.
We've forgotten from whence we come.
Yeah.
You know, we've forgotten from whence we come. The Lord has certainly been good to us.
Yes, he has.
People.
And the church has been the foundation for our community.
Always.
Always.
And when you stray away from that, this is the result. What we get it now from the house to the church house as well as to the school. That's the result. When you get away from God, you can expect what you see. You can expect that.
Yeah.
And you can't blame no one of that house.
Yeah.
You know, because back in Israel day, the man
Yeah.
was responsible. The head of the house.
That's it. Now, Pastor, this is going to be good preaching, but there's going to be some good music.
Yes, sir. You know, we can't meet without singing. We got to have some singing. And, we got the, we're formulating a mass choir, and we don't have any, as of now, we don't have a particular rehearsal. It's just if you sing in your local church choir, you get there Thanksgiving morning, and the call is made for choir members. Just come up.
Come on,
and bless the Lord with your voice, and we're going to sing something everybody know.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But then also you're going to have the Sunday school lesson that will be expounded upon that day.
That's right. And you want that part of the service for those who attend Sunday school, and it's helpful for the teachers. Because the pastor that's giving the exposition of the Sunday school lesson, he's well equipped, studied the Sunday school lesson, kind of give you a head start.
Yeah.
Now, it's not meant to make you lazy now. But and I think we have Mac Pollitt on this year, Pastor Mac Pollitt, and he pastors in Silsby. But you don't want to miss Thanksgiving service. You get singing, you get the Sunday school lesson, and plus you'll get the preaching of the gospel.
Pastor Gerald Bryan.
Pastor Gerald Bryan.
He's going to come and minister that word for us.
Yeah, he's going to be in his own home court.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a man do real good when he at home.
Yeah,
so,
and you know where everything is.
Yeah, that's right. Everything is set right. So we're looking to have a great time in the Lord.
Well, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. Again, this is the Baptist Ministers Union of Beaumont and the vicinity and the surrounding areas. They're going to be hosting their annual. Now, this thing has been going on for about 40 plus years, huh, Pastor?
I'm telling you, I'm 58, and I don't remember anything else on Thanksgiving.
Wow.
But getting up, going to the Sunlight Baptist Church for the Thanksgiving or Christmas service.
Yeah.
That was already programmed.
Wow.
In our culture,
Wow.
in our community. Everybody knows about that service. So,
Wow.
So we just want to invite the public to give you if you never been there or had time to participate, we want you to come. And I guarantee you, once you come, you're going to want to come again and again and again. You won't want to miss. It'll be a part of the routine Thanksgiving Day.
Right.
Yeah.
Now the theme this year is the sacrifice of thanksgiving found in Psalms 116 and verse 17. I will offer to thee the sacrifices of thanksgiving and will call upon the name of the Lord. That's their theme in the scripture that's going to be given on that day.
That's it.
So listen, I want to thank Pastor Curtis Johnson for being here today, being here on What's Happening in Our Neighborhood. Now listen, I know that you're going to be getting your turkey together and all that good stuff, but it's going to be in the oven. So the Thanksgiving Day service is at 10 o'clock at Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church. Let me put it back on the screen for you so that you won't have an excuse. 1165 IH-10 East, right here in Beaumont, Texas.
That's right, Pastor.
If you're in Orange, if you're in Port Arthur, if you're in Silsbee.
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
if you got gas in your car,
got
just come
gas
on.
in your car.
Just come on.
So again, I want to thank Pastor Curtis Johnson for being here, and I want to thank you for joining us on What's Happening in Our Neighborhood. And we'll see you next time, and happy Thanksgiving to you. God bless you.